Blake Lively, Hollywood's golden girl, fashion icon, and queen of effortless charm. From Gossip Girl to blockbuster hits, she's built a career that's the envy of many. But let's be real. No one in Hollywood is immune to drama. Even Blake, with her seemingly perfect life, has had her share of shade thrown her way. Anna Kendrick. You'd think co-stars would always be besties, but not in this case. At the 2025 SSW Film and TV Festival premiere of Another Simple Favor, Anna Kendrick was asked about working with Blake Lively again. While Blake was all smiles and enthusiasm, Anna's response was, well, cold. She kept it vague, dodging questions about their chemistry on set. Fans immediately sensed tension, and whispers of an ongoing feud resurfaced. Was it a subtle dig? A hint at behind-the-scenes drama? Whatever it was, it sure didn't sound like friendship goals. And speaking of feuds, the next one is a full-blown Hollywood courtroom drama. Justin Baldoni. What started as an exciting film project turned into a scandalous legal battle. Blake Lively and Her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni have been in a heated courtroom war. Blake accused Baldoni of sexual harassment and claimed he tried to destroy her reputation. In response, Baldoni countersued for defamation and extortion. It's a messy, high-stakes fight that has split fans and fueled Hollywood gossip. Once a dream project, the movie is now overshadowed by courtroom drama. But this isn't the only time Blake's name has sparked debate. Our next celebrity had some strong opinions too. Meghan McCain political commentator Meghan McCain didn't hold back when she criticized Blake Lively's approach to promoting It Ends With Us. McCain found it absurd that Lively encouraged women to wear floral outfits to watch a movie about domestic violence. She questioned whether Lively truly understood the gravity of the topic, calling her, take, tone deaf. Fans were divided, some agreed, while others defended Blake's intentions. Either way, McCain's words were anything but friendly. From political commentators to comedians, the shade just keeps coming. And this next one? It might just be the most brutal yet. Hannah Berner comedian Hannah Berner took things way too far when she publicly called Blake Lively a C during Netflix's Torching 2024, a roast of the year. The timing was not in her favor. Her joke came before Blake's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni became public. Fans slammed Berner for being unnecessarily harsh. She later tried to defend herself, saying she had no idea about Lively's legal troubles at the time. But the damage was done. The moment sparked massive online backlash, proving that even in comedy, timing is everything. But Blake's tense interactions don't stop at Hollywood stars. Sometimes, even journalists feel the heat. Kirsty Flower journalists are used to tough interviews. But Kirsty Flower's experience with Blake Lively was next-level awkward. During the 2016 press tour for Cafe Society, Blake's responses were curt and dismissive, leaving Flower humiliated. The interview resurfaced years later, and fans were shocked by Lively's seemingly rude attitude. Was she just having a bad day, or was there something deeper at play? Either way, the moment remains one of her most talked-about press interactions. Next up, another celeb who had plenty to say about Blake's recent controversies. Chelsea Handler. Chelsea Handler doesn't shy away from controversial opinions, and when it came to Blake Lively's legal feud, she made her stance clear. Handler compared the ongoing dispute between Lively and Baldoni to a childish playground fight, calling it exhausting. She criticized both parties for publicly escalating the drama instead of handling it privately. Fans were split. Some agreed that it had become a media circus, while others felt Handler was downplaying serious allegations. Either way, she made sure her thoughts were loud and clear. But wait, when family gets involved, things get even messier. Sam Baldoni. If you thought Justin Baldoni's legal feud with Blake Lively was dramatic, his father, Sam Baldoni, took it up a notch. In a bold move, Sam posted a video implying that his son, Justin, was the only one in the situation who was honest and compassionate. The caption encouraged people to be a Justin, which, given the circumstances, was a direct dig at Blake Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. Fans didn't take it lightly, accusing Sam of fanning the flames. When family members jump into Hollywood feuds, things rarely end well. But family shade is nothing compared to a full-blown Hollywood snub. Ryan Murphy. You'd think a star like Blake Lively would be a must-have for Hollywood's biggest projects, right? Well, Glee and American Horror Story creator Ryan Murphy didn't seem to think so. When casting for a major project, Murphy reportedly dismissed the idea of working with Lively, calling her too mainstream and not versatile enough. Ouch! For an actress who's proven her range, that's a serious burn. Murphy's words made it clear. Blake Lively might be a star, but not everyone in Hollywood is convinced. Blake Lively may have been snubbed by Ryan Murphy, but at least that was a behind-the-scenes decision. Our next celebrity diss, however, comes in the form of pure silence. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. Scarlett Johansson's silent snub Scarlett. Johansson is known for her Black Widow fierceness, but when it comes to Blake Lively, she lets the silence speak for itself. Fans have long speculated about tension between the two, especially since Lively married Ryan Reynolds, Johansson's ex-husband. While Scarlett has never publicly criticized Blake, she's also never acknowledged her in interviews or public appearances. Hollywood is a small world, and their paths have crossed, yet Johansson keeps a distance. Whether it's lingering awkwardness or a deliberate snub, one thing is clear. There's no love lost between these two blonde powerhouses. And speaking of exes, the next diss hits even closer to home. Leighton Meester's Gossip Girl feud. Serena and Blair, the ultimate best friend duo on Gossip Girl. But behind the scenes, not so much. Leighton Meester, who played Blair Waldorf, reportedly had a rocky relationship with Blake Lively throughout the show's 6 seasons. While Blake embraced the Hollywood spotlight, Leighton preferred to keep things private. Some say their personalities clashed and their dynamic became less than friendly. Even after the show ended, Leighton never publicly acknowledged Blake, nor did they reunite for any nostalgic throwbacks. Their on-screen friendship may have been iconic, but in real life, more like XOXO, never speaking again. But not all feuds are that subtle. Our next one went straight to Twitter. Azealia Banks' Twitter takedown. If there's one thing rapper Azealia Banks is known for, it's dragging celebrities on social media. In 2016, Blake Lively became her target. Banks slammed Lively's Preserve lifestyle brand, mocking her wannabe Martha Stewart aesthetic. The tweets were brutal, with Banks making it clear she wasn't a fan of Lively's venture into the lifestyle world. Blake didn't respond because, let's be honest, engaging in an Azealia Banks feud never ends well. But the damage was done, and Banks once again proved she's always ready to take Hollywood elites down a notch. And from Twitter wars to major career snubs, the next one stings. Quentin Tarantino's casting rejection. Blake Lively has undeniable star power, but Quentin Tarantino didn't seem to think so. When casting for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, rumors swirled that Lively was eager to land a role. But Tarantino reportedly dismissed her as too polished for his gritty retro aesthetic. Instead, he went with Margot Robbie, a fellow blonde bombshell. While Blake has never addressed the rejection, fans couldn't help but notice she wasn't on Tarantino's radar. Hollywood is competitive, but when one of the industry's biggest directors snubs you, it's hard not to take it personally. But Blake isn't the only one getting snubbed. The next diss came from a major award show. The Oscars red carpet diss Imagine being a Hollywood A-lister and still getting snubbed at the biggest event of the year. That's exactly what happened when Blake Lively attended the Oscars one year and was seemingly ignored by major interviewers. While stars like Jennifer Lawrence and Margot Robbie were swarmed with questions, Blake stood waiting with barely any attention. Was it an innocent oversight or an intentional diss? Fans weren't happy, arguing that Lively deserved just as much red carpet love. It was a reminder that even in Hollywood, popularity doesn't always guarantee you the spotlight. And speaking of award show drama, the next one is just as cringe-worthy. Andy Cohen's shady interview question. Bravo's King of Shade, Andy Cohen, never misses an opportunity for a spicy question. During an episode of Watch What Happens Live, he asked a guest, who had worked with Blake, if she was as difficult as people claimed. The guest awkwardly dodged the question, fueling rumors that Lively might not be the easiest co-star. While Cohen didn't directly diss Blake, his choice to bring up the topic spoke volumes. Hollywood is full of whispers, But when a big-name host puts those whispers on national television, that's a diss disguised as a question. But this last one, it might just be the biggest mic drop yet. Ryan Reynolds' joke that didn't land. Blake and Ryan are Hollywood's golden couple, known for their playful jabs at each other, but one joke left fans raising eyebrows. During an interview, Ryan joked about how Blake trapped him in marriage and how he missed the single life. While meant to be light-hearted, some thought it sounded a little too real. Was it just another classic Reynolds one-liner, or was there truth hidden in the humour? Fans love their banter, but sometimes even the most perfect couples leave room for speculation. And there you have it, 15 celebs who weren't exactly sending Blake Lively fan mail. So, what do you think? Are these playful jabs, professional tensions, or full-blown Hollywood feuds? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.